Hi, my name is Gaynor and I'm a member of Toyboy Warehouse, and this is another Ask Gaynor session. And today I've been asked quite an interesting question actually from a lady called Sophie. And Sophie is 48 and it's her first time dating online since coming out of a long relationship, and she says, where do I start? Well, Sophie, I mean, we've all been there, having had the long relationship and then finding yourself back out dating. It can be quite frightening. I appreciate that you might have some pre-dating online nerves there. I think the simple thing to do is to be confident in your own self, that you are in control of this online dating. Find the best website for you, obviously depending on what you're looking for, whether it's just some casual, dates just to get you back sort of feeling confident. I mean, there's so many there that you can choose from. Obviously, if it's a younger man you're looking for, then obviously Toyboy Warehouse would be a good place to start. But get a few profiles up, create them carefully, maybe get a friend to help you. Get some pictures that are honest of yourself, but good pictures. Don't be afraid to put your best self forward, or the sort of way you'd look on a date if you were going out for the first time. And just start the dialogue going. Get your profile up, make it sound interesting. Let people perhaps for the first few weeks message you, or whatever the thing is. It might be a wink, it could be a wave, there's so many ways these days. And just respond to those that come to you to start with. Get conversations flowing to start with. I mean, sitting there trawling through profiles of guys, one after the other will probably, make you feel a bit overwhelmed. So maybe it will be a good idea, just to ease yourself in gently, is to put a couple of profiles up on, say 2. Just don't overwhelm yourself. Don't sign up for everything. Perhaps a regular website and a dating app, maybe that type of mixture, and see who approaches you. To start with, I would just get yourself up online, get yourself visible, and then just start the conversation flowing. As always, my advice is, after some messaging, you ask for your number, or you want to get it moving on a little bit, then by all means hand your number over and try and get them to give you a call. And then from the phone call, you can judge whether or not they're going to be the sort of person you could spend at least one date with. Obviously, the other cautionary tale I have to tell everyone is, when you do hand over your number, please be aware that there is a likelihood at some point that you may be sent one of the dreaded torso or willy pictures that seem to frequent the internet. Be prepared for these. Don't be too shocked. They aren't necessarily an insult, but you can soon tell the ones that are really interested in meeting. Do be prepared for all sorts of things, and maybe talk to a friend about all these different things you're experiencing. Lots of advice online. Don't be afraid to block people. Pick and choose. Keep it in your own control, and when you do go out on that first date, always be safe. Always go somewhere that you're familiar with. Get them to meet you somewhere public, a bar that you know, a coffee shop that you know, where you know how to get home. Make sure you're really equipped to get home, you've got money with you, you've got all that, and then be prepared, start dating. And it's going to be a numbers game to start with. You'll probably have to talk to a lot of people before you get a date. You may have to go on a lot of dates before you meet someone you really like. Don't sort of be put off. It's a really good way of meeting people from my own personal point of view. The choice out there of the sorts of people you can meet with the internet now is very vast and wide. It's not just the person down the street. And then socially, get yourself active as well. Get out with some girlfriends, to do lots of different things, theatre, cinema, drinks, dinner. Get out and about, so you build up your confidence, be visible. And online, be careful, consider each person, and speak to people like you'd like to be spoken to. Don't always dismiss them out of hand. It's a two-way street, and you don't want to be rude or horrible to someone, unless of course they're giving you any grief, in which case don't be afraid to press that block or delete button. So I hope that helps you. I wish you the best of luck. I'm sure you're going to be dating before you know it and having a great time, and wondering why on earth you didn't do it sooner. Take care, and speak to you all again soon.